People with high self-control tend to exhibit disciplined, goal-oriented behavior and are often seen as more successful in managing emotions, impulses, and desires. The ways in which men and women exercise self-control can vary due to socialization, expectations, and biology, but both demonstrate unique strengths in different contexts. Let's break down the dynamics of self-control in men and women separately with examples. Women with high self-control. Women often exhibit self-control through emotional regulation, multitasking, and long-term planning. Due to social conditioning, women might feel more pressure to manage interpersonal relationships, balance work-life responsibilities, and handle emotional labor. As a result, they may demonstrate superior impulse control in social and emotional domains. 1. Emotional intelligence. Women with high self-control are often better at managing emotions, both their own and those of others. They may excel at de-escalating conflict, maintaining harmony in relationships, and exhibiting patience in stressful situations. Example, a mother balancing the demands of a job, children, and household responsibilities may display high self-control by remaining calm under pressure, prioritizing tasks, and keeping emotions in check despite external stress. 2. Multitasking abilities. Women are often required to juggle various roles, and those with high self-control are exceptional at staying organized and not being overwhelmed by multiple demands. They tend to excel at planning and executing tasks with foresight. Example, a woman managing her career, family life, and personal goals, such as fitness, may demonstrate self-control by sticking to her schedules and resisting the temptation to give in to short-term distractions. 3. Social restraint. Women with high self-control are often more mindful of social expectations and norms, using their emotional intelligence to navigate challenging interpersonal situations with tact and diplomacy. Example, in a conflict at work, a woman may control her anger or frustration, responding with measured, thoughtful remarks rather than acting impulsively. Sometimes, women with high self-control may suppress their needs or desires to meet the expectations of others, which can lead to stress or burnout. Men with high self-control. Men often show self-control through strategic decision-making, risk management, and focus on long-term goals. Cultural expectations sometimes position men to be more assertive or competitive, so their self-control may manifest in restraint in these areas, especially when balancing personal ambition with responsibilities. 1. Risk management. Men with high self-control can exhibit excellent impulse control in areas that require risk assessment, such as finance, career moves, and physical challenges. They may resist impulsive decisions to prioritize calculated, long-term gains. Example, a man in a high-stakes financial position may demonstrate self-control by avoiding impulsive investments and focusing on long-term financial stability despite short-term temptations for quick wins. 2. Goal-oriented focus. Men with high self-control are often disciplined in pursuing goals, such as advancing their career or fitness. They can delay gratification and resist temptations that distract from these objectives. Example, a man training for a marathon might show high self-control by sticking to his training regimen, avoiding unhealthy habits, and maintaining focus on his performance goals despite the lure of convenience or indulgence. 3. Emotional self-regulation. Although men may be culturally encouraged to suppress emotions, those with high self-control balance emotional expression and suppression wisely. They may choose appropriate outlets for stress, anger, or frustration. Example, in a tense family situation, a man with high self-control may handle the situation by calmly discussing issues instead of reacting with anger, thus avoiding potential conflict escalation. Men with high self-control may sometimes be perceived as emotionally distant or too restrained, potentially limiting emotional connection with others. Emotional regulation. Women tend to excel in emotional intelligence and relational self-control, while men might exhibit self-control more in managing internalized emotions like anger or frustration. Impulsivity. Studies suggest men may struggle more with impulsivity in certain contexts, like aggression or risky behavior, while women often display better control over emotions and social impulses. Goal achievement. Both men and women can be equally goal-oriented, but men may focus more on long-term achievement, e.g., career and physical performance, while women often balance multiple goals, e.g., career, relationships, and self-care. Both men and women can exhibit high levels of self-control, though the ways in which they do so may differ based on social, emotional, and biological factors. Women often excel in emotional regulation and multitasking, while men tend to focus on risk management and long-term goal setting. Each gender has unique strengths in applying self-control to their lives, but neither is categorically better than the other. It's context dependent. We will meet next episode. Goodbye, your psycho philosopher.